Hey, what's up everybody? It's the People's Crypto. I'm back again with another video. We have some interesting news developments in the cryptocurrency space, but before we dive in, please keep in mind that this video is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research and please seek out a financial advisor with a background in cryptocurrencies or digital assets. Alright, so this first story is from Cointelegraph. It's titled Bitcoin Bull Tim Draper Reveals the Secrets of His Altcoin Portfolio. In it basically goes on to say that Tim Draper owns Bitcoin Cash, Ripple, Tezos, and Aragon, which is an Ethereum-based project. I believe he put up like $1 million to fund it. It also talks about how he believes adoption is coming to the cryptocurrency space, and I couldn't agree with him more. It is coming. You just have to be extremely patient. The times that we're in now, I would compare it to the internet in 1994. So things are still being built. A lot of people, unfortunately, are not in the cryptocurrency space. They're completely clueless to it. A lot of people have heard of Bitcoin, but they're still afraid to get their feet wet and invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So a lot of people are just completely oblivious to what's going on. They still trust the traditional financial system, and it's just weird that they still do. But there's a ton of news stories coming out now where banks are getting fined billions of dollars. They're helping mobsters and drug cartels basically launder their dirty money. And the weird thing is, if you're in the cryptocurrency space, we have to go through these crazy KYC, know your customer surveys, and we have to provide our government identification cards, passports, bank statements, you name it, proof of where you are employed. We have to give all of this information up, how much you make a year. All of this information has to be provided because they think that, people who are involved in the cryptocurrency space are mobsters, drug cartels, and any other individuals or group of people doing illegal activities. So it's completely weird, but unfortunately that's how the space is now. But that is changing with a lot of the decentralized applications and exchanges that are coming out, that is making it pretty simple for you to purchase digital assets. But that's going to wrap it up for this particular story. So let's take a look at the next one. This one is from the cryptocurrency space. It's titled Billionaire Paul Tudor Jones Would Buy More Bitcoin If He Really Understands It, says MicroStrategy CEO. In this particular article, if you don't know, the CEO of MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, he bought around $500 million worth of Bitcoin. He put a lot of money, a lot of his company's money in Bitcoin. I'm pretty sure he's buying Bitcoin for himself as well. But he's basically, somewhat critiquing Paul Tudor Jones, saying like, why would you only put 1% of your assets in the cryptocurrency? It's like, you probably should put a lot more if you really knew that this thing was limited. Yes, it's a good hedge against, fiat currency, but you probably should put more. So I'm pretty sure sometime soon they'll probably have maybe a private conversation, and maybe Michael Saylor will probably convince Paul Tudor Jones to put more. But then again, I'm thinking maybe Paul Tudor Jones has put a lot more money into Bitcoin. However, he's probably not disclosing that because he doesn't want people to FOMO in and get that price up. So you never really know with these people who are wealthy, these CEOs, you just never really know what their strategies are. Michael Saylor probably wants the price to go up, says like, hey, you should probably say you put more in so we could get that price up, but you never know. Michael Saylor was actually able to purchase $500 million worth of Bitcoin, and that did not move the price. So clearly he bought that Bitcoin or those Bitcoins over the counter. And that's what we think a lot of wealthy individuals are doing, and wealthy families. They're all buying Bitcoin, I believe, over the counter, so the price isn't moving, unfortunately. There was an incident last year where I think someone bought an insane amount of Bitcoin over an exchange, and it caused the price to spike up to $15,000. I'm pretty sure the exchange contacted that individual and probably even suggested that they buy over the counter. They don't want the price to go up that much. We've seen multiple times when the price of Bitcoin spikes, depending on what exchange you use. Coinbase, being one exchange, usually has a problem where they crash because too many people are trying to either buy or sell Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies for that matter. So it's actually pretty interesting that that continuously happens with Coinbase and not any other exchange. But you never know what the future may hold. So there's that. But let's take a look at the next story. Bitcoin Undo project launches token and staking rewards. The Caribou token has successfully soft launched last week. Now it's introducing staking that's somehow whale proof. This article is just basically about this particular token that allows you to reverse transactions. Now, I'm a little bit confused in terms of why they would release a token. I think this should have just been more like an application of sorts that could maybe be implemented or placed in something like Coinbase, Ledger, or any other Bitcoin exchange or wallet. I think that would have made more sense. But, you know, in the cryptocurrency space, everyone wants to have a token and they want to make money and they want to create these different cryptos. A lot of them I feel have no particular use or need in the cryptocurrency space, but it is what it is. But hopefully this technology can be implemented and placed in wallets. And I think that is brilliant and we definitely need that. And that's just a sign of adoption that's happening. I don't know why they would make a token, but it is what it is. I'll leave the link to that story below in the description. This is from the cryptocurrency space and it's titled Canadian Regulated Cryptocurrency Exchange Wealthsimple begins trading, and this is excellent. So we have another exchange, but this time in Canada that's regulated, which will allow Canadians from all 13 provinces in Canada to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies. I'm not sure how many they will have, but I will leave a description in the link below. But this is excellent. This is what we need, and it is happening. Adoption is happening everywhere. But I'm pretty sure residents in Canada were able to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. You just had to use Binance or any other exchange, as long as I believe you had a VPN. So you were still allowed to do that. But now they have one that is regulated and it's backed by the government there. So that is good. That is good. Adoption is happening and this is great. More people will learn about Bitcoin and Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies with good use cases. But this is good. Adoption is happening. It's pretty slow, but it is happening. Let's take a look at the last story for the day. It says the Winklevoss twins have launched their Bitcoin exchange in the UK. I know this is going to sound bad. I've currently signed up for Gemini and I kind of don't like it. It's weird because like the withdrawal process is like you have to wait like 7 days or 9 days to take out your money, which I believe is horrible. Don't get me wrong. I think Coinbase is just as bad. But the only reason why I had to get the Gemini exchange is because I'm using the Brave browser and I'm trying to withdraw my money. And unfortunately, the Gemini exchange was, I think, one of the only exchanges to allow you here, at least in New York, to use their exchange to take your money out. So unfortunately, I had to use it. It's an okay exchange. I'm not really digging the setup there, but it is what it is. But this is good. This is just to show, you know, that adoption is happening across the board. UK getting their own version of an exchange. Their exchange, at least, is pretty good news. But like I said, if you had a VPN, you could have still used Binance or any other exchange to buy Bitcoin and any other cryptocurrency. They're actually fairly late to the game, but this is good. This just gives people another option to use this platform and buy Bitcoin. But yeah, they're a little late to the game in terms of going to different places. Bitcoin is a global thing. For you to now go into the UK to launch your exchange, I think you're a couple years late. But whatever. Let's take a look at the cryptocurrency prices. Bitcoin is still number one, and I do not expect that to change anytime soon. It is 10,664.15. Ethereum is 346.88. Tether's $1 as always. XRP is 23 cents. Polkadot is $4.40. Bitcoin Cash is $216.50. Chainlink is $9.90. Binance coin is $24.32. Crypto.com is 15 cents. Litecoin is 44.82. Bitcoin SV is 156.37. Cardano is 8 cents. I think that's a steal. EOS is $2.53. USD coin is $1 as always. Tron is 2 cents. Monero is 91.34. Tezos is $2.15. Neo is $21.86. Stellar is 6 cents. And Leo is 124. I don't know why I said US. But yeah, that is going to wrap it up for the video. If you're listening, I am going to leave a link to the Brave browser. You can earn yourself some free money, some basic attention token. I highly suggest you get that. It's absolutely cool to be making money while you're surfing the web. And you can follow me on Twitter. And if you're listening to the video on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification button. If you're listening to the video on LBRY and ODYSSEY, please share the video, and that's actually going to do it. And I will see you guys and gals later, and thank you for listening.